Bro, was that you queuing in the Pokemon Stadium music, Sayo? Dude, my guy. That just sounded dope as hell.
Hey, that's why Tempest is the production team to hire.
Honestly, dude, if you ain't hiring them, what are you? I just assume you don't got the money like that, I guess. They're just kind of nasty like that. Sayo's laughing at me.
All right, starting off, we got PS2 for game 1.
Send. Big Boss right back at it. Send already taking out 36%, but you know what? Positioning him at the corner, I like this. Already, not only have we got a different stage, a little bit wider, maybe a little bit more space for Send to go ahead and maneuver around, but alongside that, he is just playing nice and patient and is coming through. 78, 90%. Can we get a little bit more, baby?
The up B just not, the tail was just a little bit too far away for Rob, so Rob could get away and, you know, bring it back to center stage. Oh, okay. Send was so ready to bat something back at Rob.
You throw a laser, you throw a gyro, I'm hitting it right back, all right?
Yeah, we're playing baseball out here.
We got the stadium here for a reason.
Oh, okay. I guess.
Big Boss?
Misinput, most likely.
Big Boss, you okay? Just gonna go ahead and drop a stock right there. Send, you know, not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, no. Like I said, if my opponents just kept killing themselves, I'd actually be so good at Smash.
I've been saying, I just wish my opponents would SD more. I'd be so nasty at Smash.
And we got the PK Rocket, a quick little 40.
Yeah, quick little, dude, Big Boss's eyes just blew up the minute he got hit by that.
It's scary. I mean, you just see, like, Ness just starts throwing out this blue lightning, and you just want to get as far away from it as possible. But Ness wants you to do that. Ness wants you to roll away so that way he can chase you with it. Oh my god, that was such a... If he actually got the grab off of that, that would have been so cool.
All right, he does get the next forward air after the fact. Send actually coming alive, especially compared to that game, that winner's final set.
All right, just keeping this advantage state, not giving MKBigBoss a chance to find any openings. Just keeping him at the ledge here.
All right, he finds the PK Fire, trying to lock it down.
Yeah, now it's sounding like a lead smash with that many PK Fires.
Hey, you know what? It was sounding like a lead smash, but at the same time, the way Sen was positioning it, it was all meant to just catch Big Boss getting over-aggressive with the up airs.
Wow, wasn't able to DI that one and, you know, died for it. Rob up air is so hard to DI correctly because it'll change up, it'll mix you up at the very last second. All right, able to make it difficult for MKBigBoss to make it back to the stage. Slowly but surely, I do think that MKBigBoss is just going to die. Okay,
that just works. Dude killed him at what, 9%?
Yeah, just you know, just kept swatting him off stage little by little. You know, he's just gonna slowly run out of fuel. Like, Rob can fly, but it's with an asterisk.
Yeah, Sen just saying, you know what, I'm up at full stock. I might as well go down here with the side magnet, shut it down. Even if you go ahead and reverse me, I still have another stock to play with. It's fine. I love that. You know, just taking those moments and understanding the risk reward.
Yeah,
and,
well, Sen already showing that, hey, I got 3 Odin winners, but I'm not going to let that happen again.
Yeah, already off to a better start.
All right.
Going to be going over to Hollow Bastion here. You know, we talked about this stage a little bit with, I believe it was Beastly versus Big Boss. But, you know, Ness might be able to have access at all times to the center platform. At the same time, though, Rob has a lot of really good ways to control the stage with gyro, with laser, so that is kind of the trade-off here.
All right. So far, just quick little neutral interactions from each player. Not really seeing much advantage, but Sen's pushing MKBigBoss to the corner. All right. Again, just playing this advantage state. Just, you know, oh, careful.
Ooh,
oh,
dude.
Whoa, that would have been so cool.
I love that.
He got the gyro again. Sen's gyro control has actually been so cool to watch.
Dude, the PK flash bait there, too. We've seen Sen go ahead and stall that at ledge, but this time around, it was all just a trap.
All right, MKBigBoss not looking worse for wear here, but at the end of the day, you're still alive. You still have a chance. Oh, careful. And is that it with Rage? It's totally going to do it. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, no questions asked. That being said, up air going to be able to do it for sure. Ness packing a big punch right there.
Yeah, those side powers are really letting this child do something most children can't. Right?
Yeah, you know, turns out most children do not have psychic powers.
They don't?
Yeah, you're revealing these things to me, Tuesday. That's crazy.
Whoa.
I never guessed.
Well, I guess we're seeing one of the side kids here putting a good effort, but you know, Rob's not gonna let you get away with it too long. Okay.
Alrighty. Gets the dash attack here.
Just playing careful, trying to get out of the corner. Gyro still proven to be really effective for MKBigBoss here.
You know, I love it. So far, Big Boss just using this gyro a lot to go ahead and do his dirty work for him.
They're both down tilting. They both have amazing down tilt, but nobody ever talks about Ness's down tilt. Okay, throwing him off stage. Rob's going to recover high.
Avoiding the PK flash as well. Sen really throwing a lot of these options to the hill, just on the off chance if one hits, that is going to be the stock.
Yeah, ooh. All right, those down tilts are looking really good. Like, Send was so close to bringing it back to even, but never mind. With that percent heal, it basically is almost even again. Still needs to get the stock, though.
At this point, just racking up percent, and you might as well. Ness has so many really good tools to go ahead and get kills. It's just a matter of like having the percent higher. So that's why you're seeing Send put all that aggression, because now that Nair is going to go ahead and do it.
Yeah, something I've been noticing that Send hasn't been doing as much in this matchup as he did versus like Ondrick is the yo-yos at ledge. Rob has a lot more mix-ups on how he can actually get back on stage and like avoid yo-yo. And so what Send has been doing instead is rather than just like charging yo-yo and just waiting for him to die, Send has been playing very patiently at the ledge and making sure that MKBigBoss has to work for it.
Ooh, but you know what? Gonna go ahead and find that stock right there, unable to go ahead and get the right DI. Sometimes it's just a little bit hard to be at the ready right there, and Big Boss nodding his head, understanding that, yep, I went ahead and sealed that.
I mean, it wasn't really a steal. I think that whole last, like, 30 seconds was all MKBigBoss.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like, nickel and dime, and then eventually you're just gonna hit one of your kill moves.
Andre wishing Big Boss some good luck here.
Moving on to game 3, we're seeing Battlefield. Send has been enjoying this counter pick, and I mean, it worked out versus Ondrick. Let's see if it's going to work out versus MKBigBoss here.
Alrighty, going pretty well. Ooh, backing up to go ahead and avoid the baseball bat and just charging a little bit longer. I love that. Big Boss gonna go ahead and just take it nice and patient. Send though, finding the reversal here, and we are seeing those peaky flashes again. It just makes it so that at any time if Big Boss doesn't stall, he's going to take mad damage.
All right, great advantage state from MKBigBoss here, recognizing that I'm gonna down tilt you, you're gonna keep on shielding, easy grab.
All right, he does find that forward air to go ahead and call out Big Boss.
Send getting out of the corner, only to get sent back into the corner with a reversal back throw. And yeah, Send knew there's nothing that Ness could do to make it back from there, and just save the time. Don't even bother trying to recover.
Brutal edge guard there. Now, at this point, got him up to 78, though. I do love these gyro conversions from Send, and utilizing the gyro to go ahead and set up the PK fire as well. It's just small little details like that look so good.
All right. Send here trying to set up a edge guard situation, but Rob is just able to fly right through it all. And it's just so hard to keep Rob in the corner.
All right, he does get that back air, but
that tag, he needed it. And it's like now Rob with rage too. Like, Send needed to get the kill there. What? That's gonna do it though. All right. Back air, Send's shield is looking a little small here, but now it's Send's turn to play the advantage state. Not able to get the gyro on the return shot. That's fine.
Ooh.
Gyro comes back so fast.
I will say that aggressive Nair is just brutal.
All right, barely not dying to the up air there. Send has another chance at life. DIing it good. All right, all right. Still in it, still in it.
Placing the gyro just right there at all times. Sen, though, finds the way to go ahead and fire right back.
Side magnet, troop off ledge, actually really coming clutch for Send here. But yeah, no, MKBigBoss knew you were going to neutral get up and shield since you had no other option. And one quick little gyro to finish the stock off there.
Alrighty, Sen throwing out a lot of these moves, and you might as well when you got the safe aerials. One good call out could lead to a lot of damage, but Big Boss doing a really good job of not letting Sen get away with too much.
Yeah, no, I mean, Ness is a great character when his aerials are bigger than yours, but Rob's aerials are bigger than the entire character Ness. So, like, that makes it so much more difficult for Ness to find his openings, and, well, you see Rob get stuff like that.
Now, up 2-1, and considering the fact that the one game Sen did get, you know, although there was that nasty edge guard to close it out, keep in mind, it was an SD to start off that game.
True. Yeah, no, I mean, Send, you are on your tournament life right now. Are you going to be able to figure it out, put it together, and get this bracket reset, or is MKBigBoss going to walk home with the W tonight?
2, 1, go!
Alrighty. Got 2-1 for Big Boss right now. Can we go ahead and finish it out? Is it going to be a nice, clean 3-1 for Big Boss?
All right, Send here, just trying to keep this match safe. Wasn't able to pick up the gyro because gyro is just obnoxiously difficult to pick up sometimes. All right, Send trying to find a follow-up there on the platform. Not quite able to figure it out. MKBigBoss mixing it up. Yeah. All right.
Alrighty, getting a little aggressive with the gyros and the lasers, and it is working. Some very good magic here as we just go ahead and control that center stage.
Yeah, no, Send here, he's recognized that the way he's been losing is MKBigBoss just keeps on putting him in the corner and making it impossible for him to make any headway. But when Send can be the one to start off with the center stage instead, and it's a different kind of story.
Thing is, the way Big Boss is playing. Oh, are we gonna die?
That was a really great spacing from Send there, but Rob's a little bit too heavy to die from back there.
Alrighty, I love. Oh, never mind. I don't
Is he gonna
love
get
the way
it?
he's
He did not
positioning.
get the gyro.
He did not get the gyro.
Gyro's so stupid.
He's just like me.
Hey, if Send can't grab gyro, don't feel bad if you can't grab it either.
Yeah. Ooh, but you know what? Big Boss is gonna go ahead and grab that stock.
All right. Oh, great PK fire to catch MKBigBoss trying to fastball to center stage. Oh, so many PK fires coming out. Almost enough to take MKBigBoss's stock.
He's not just like me. He's different.
Wait, he might just take the stock here. High recovery from MKBigBoss though, giving him the chance to make backstage. Careful. Ooh, caught the air dodge. Side B, not enough to kill, but I think Send is running out of options.
The F tilt too to go ahead and catch that. Sen at this point forced to recover high.
He's
but
so good at making it back in those
just a guy.
situations. Literally, no other Ness player I've seen it has been as good at finding ways to recover when you only have your up B. Still alive.
And he's alive? I thought for sure he was dead. You know what? That Battlefield pick worked. Never mind. I take it back.
Well, I mean,
Battlefield pick not working.
It worked out in that instance until, you know, got hit. MKBigBoss, though, he is like, I would like my position now if I were MKBigBoss. Still alive. I mean, you just need to bake it back. Get a little bit of extra credit. Oh, that down tilt.
Dude, it's so rapid.
And now Sen doesn't even have a shield. That shield poke because his shield was so small.
Alrighty, I love that. Gonna go ahead and call out the shield drop. You can't be lacking in that moment. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and come in and take that stock. Speaking of, looks like Sen might be dropping this one here.
Oh, wasn't able to catch the gyro, and that is going to do it. And MKBigBoss is your EugeneBound 3 free local champion.
Now, will that carry on in tomorrow? We'll have to see. But Sen, you know, stroking that chin, and I can't blame him. You know, he was doing fairly well, but Big Boss just had this really good acknowledgement of where the recovery routes were going to be, how he was going to place himself, and how he was going to go ahead and shut that down. Now, speaking of, we are going to need to shut down this stream nice and quick. So, hey, If you enjoyed what you saw here, we have so much more in store tonight. Go ahead and follow, of course, on the Satellite Smash stream. Go ahead and follow us on our Twitters at TuesdayTastic, at YinCast.
Hey, and also subscribe to Only on Tuesdays if you want to see some Smash Bros. Content.
True.
And Rivals of Ether too. I'm dipping my toes in that too.
And hey, we will see y'all